So I let a woman pull an octopus out of my hip yesterday. Yeah, yeah, I just said that out loud. My left side keeps reaching for something that isn't there anymore. Not like literally reaching, just physically leaning. Like when you take off a heavy backpack and your shoulders, don't know what to do with themselves. I should probably explain. These are voice versions of things I write at the Blue Algorithm, my Substack, except slightly messier because I'm still processing. This one's about an octopus, my hips, and why healing feels like getting robbed of something you didn't even know you loved. I don't know how I ended up on a reiki table on a Sunday afternoon. Actually, wait, I do. My therapist asked me something last week that landed wrong or right. One of those questions that sits in your chest like a rock. Like you just can't cough up. And I couldn't stop thinking about it. I did my usual spiral, pulled out a tarot card at 2 a.m., pulled the martyr, obviously. Half slept, woke up Googling somatic healing, like that was going to fix everything. And I ended up on some website with some soothing colors and a booking button. Clicked it. Not because I was falling apart. I wasn't. I'm not. Just because something needed to move. And honestly, what else was I going to do on a Sunday? Meal prep? I'm tired. So I'm laying there trying not to feel stupid about paying someone to wave their hands over me when she stops at my left hip and she just hovers there. And then she says, "Oh, honey, there's a whole octopus wrapped around your left hip. Let's just get her out of there." Just like that. Like she was mentioning I had lint on my sweater. I could feel whatever it was there, the octopus. I could feel her there, like sliding, heavy, warm, sort of like electric water draining out of me. This pulling sensation that went all the way down to my knee and cold, like so cold after, like when you get out of a hot bath too fast. And I swear to God, I missed her before she was even gone. Like my body already knew she wasn't coming back and was grieving it mid-exit. I know how this sounds. I know. But my body believed it before my brain did. It usually does. Like she wasn't real, but also she kind of was. She'd been there for so long, I forgot she wasn't part of me. You know, when you like wear a hair tie on your wrist for weeks and then take it off and your wrist feels naked, like that, but internal and like tentacle-y. And since then, everything feels too spacious and not in a good way. More like when someone rearranges your furniture while you're out and everything's technically in the same place, but nothing really feels right. Like my left side keeps reaching for weight that isn't there anymore. It's just this hollow, empty space. Like the air around that hip feels really different, echoey. Like when you take a picture of a wall and there's that like light square where it used to be, I can tell that there's an absence there. I told my husband about it when I got home and I asked him to go pick up these apples that I like from our old neighborhood. You know, when you just need something specific to feel normal again. And I'm explaining about the octopus and he's nodding slowly, like he's waiting to see if I'm joking. Like she pulled an octopus out of my hip. And he asks me, "How do you feel?" And I'm just like, empty. Actually, I don't know. And the apples tasted exactly right, but everything else felt like flat. Like someone turned the color saturation on my whole left side down. So obviously now I'm Googling everything: somatic memory, fascia, the body stores trauma, the usual research spiral. And apparently hips are storage lockers for shit you never dealt with. So are jaws, which is why TMJ crew represent. So is your pelvic floor, which makes sense when you think about it. Our bodies are just basically junk drawers full of old receipts and grief and those plastic forks from takeout you never finished. Just stuffing things in there, promising we'll sort it out later. But nobody tells you what happens when something finally leaves. Like, What do you do with the space? The healer said the octopus had been there for years. Couldn't say exactly when she moved in, just told me to pay attention to what bubbled up after. And I keep getting these flashes of random forgotten moments. She did say this would happen. My grandma's kitchen, I think I'm like 5, and those canned potatoes she'd dump in a pan and smother with ketchup and call it a casserole. I remember snowshoeing with my aunt and uncle, maybe, I don't know, same age. And my boots are way too big. I can remember the sound that the snow makes when it's really cold, that like squeak, squeak, squeak. And then I'm sitting in a doctor's office, also similar age. Maybe that's something. And there's all these tiny class photos on his wall. I guess all the kids he's delivered, and my legs are just swinging, not reaching the floor. All these people are gone now. Maybe she wasn't guarding one specific thing. Maybe she was holding all the leavings. Every person I didn't realize that was disappearing when they did. The healer did say she's not hurting you. She just didn't know she was supposed to leave. And yeah, that sounds about right. 8 arms wrapped around my hip, literally holding me together every time someone I loved just left. And I never noticed. And the weirdest part really was just how gentle the exit was. Just like ice sliding off a roof. No drama, just done. So no, I don't feel lighter. I feel unobstructed, like a building with a load-bearing wall removed and everyone's just pretending it's fine. I keep checking the space, not with my hands. I'm not that far gone, but with like my attention, just checking your phone for a notification that's never coming. Sometimes I hold my breath just to see if I can feel her. I can't, but I keep trying. Like, where does that energy go when something that was holding you leaves? Does it float away, sink into your feet, go haunt somebody else's hips? Do I fill the space? Do I let it echo? Pretend it was never there? I think maybe emptiness is what healing feels like sometimes. Not good empty, not bad empty, just space where something used to live. Like, I want someone to ask how I'm doing, but also I want everyone to leave me alone. Not forever, just like 5 minutes or 5 years. I can't decide. I want to feel lighter, but I also want to know who I am without 8 arms holding my left side together. Like, healing is weird. It doesn't feel like getting better. It feels like someone cleaned out my closet and I forgot I even had it. And now I'm just standing here like, okay, now what? This morning I woke up with this lump in my throat, like something's waiting, or maybe it already passed through and I missed it. I don't know what any of it means, but my body does. It always does. And when I think I'm done, my body finds another room, another locked door, another fucking octopus. But the space is still there, and I keep poking at it like a bruise that healed too fast just to see if it remembers. And even when goodbye sounds like a sigh you forgot to let out years ago. And I should probably mention, there's a lot of books about this stuff. You can take a read, like The Body Keeps the Score, Somatic Experiencing, all that. You can look it up if you want the actual science. But honestly, your body already knows. I guess mine knew there was an octopus in my hip. Yours knows what it's carrying too. This has been an audio spell from the Blue Algorithm. I'm Melissa Gertz. Thanks for, I don't know, sitting with the weirdness. Maybe you've got your own octopus. Maybe you've got a whole aquarium in there. Either way, be gentle with yourself. You're doing better than you think, even when you're lying on a table letting someone pull sea creatures out of your joints on a Sunday afternoon. Especially then, actually.